Hello. Right. So today we are going to be looking at some channels. Hopefully you can see the screen okay. Audio should be all right. It looks like it is. So yeah, we've got some from a YouTube post already, which we'll start with. If you want your channel looking at, throw it in the chat. And welcome to It's Sneaky Duck. Thank you for being a supporter, my guy, and thank you Bonbon for popping in. MF Bonbon, I'm guessing that's yours Twitch. I'll look at that in a sec as well. But I'm going to go in order of the ones we've got from the post. So first one up is Shin underscore. Oh, I don't know if this will be. Yeah, looks like that. Shin Sayatome, I'm guessing. Sorry if I'm butchering anyone's names. Right, let's have a look. So this is the first one that's submitted on the post. Let's have a look at your channel, my friend. Right, Destiny stream, okay. How frequent are we talking? That's an advert, guys, let's mute it. We don't like ads. Right, about. First up, donations, that's pretty funny. YouTube, fair play, fair play. Yo, bro, I also want to be a streamer one day. Do it, my friend, do it. There's nothing stopping you. So he's got YouTube, we'll have a look at that as well. Schedule-wise, he's 105 followers. Schedule-wise, yeah, almost daily streams. Destiny 2, staying to a niche. All right. Videos, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Layout looks good. Awesome. Off the bat then, so obviously what I'm doing here, just giving out some sort of loose tips and stuff for people. Schedule-wise, very frequent, very good. I think the only thing you could maybe polish up there is trying to go live at the same time of day. There's a lot going throughout the kind of hours there. Although, to be fair, it looks like a lot of the time it's starting late, ending early, so it's good. Yo, Shin, you're in chat. You're the first one. Just in case you didn't hear, yeah, I think the only thing here, polishing-wise, scheduling, really good frequency, maybe just at the same time. Sometimes that consistency can help, but I think, honestly, you're going live every day. That's all that matters. In terms of layout, fire. I like it. Clean is what I always say. Let's see what your quality sounds like and stuff. Good. Clear microphone. That's a dope-ass build. Damn. I tried getting back into Destiny. I'm so out of touch with it. I really want to. How's it going throughout the stream? I like the camera there. That's decent. It's right above where the kind of midpoint is. It's always good to have your camera somewhere in the kind of... Can you see my mouse? Yeah, like somewhere in this middle range on the side. You've done it for the right angle, because then when you see somebody live... for example, if you're browsing, you'll see it has like a live button that will sort of cover faces in the corners. But yeah, you've nailed it. There's no stupidly over-the-top artwork, so you know, this is dope. This is dope. Apologies if the quality lacks on the stream. It doesn't look that bad on the actual stream, I can assure you. It's just because of the stream relay. But yeah, it's good. I think sticking with one game is a good shout. Destiny's also got a massive fan base. It looks like the viewership's going well too. These views, obviously, is typically how many people have seen the stream whilst it's live. So this day especially, 30, is that 13 hours? Damn, grinding. Yeah, I would say keep going with Destiny 2. Maybe move the camera up a little bit, because you can see here, like, it covers it with like the 9 days ago. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, you're definitely on. YouTube-wise, uploading here too. Definitely go for shorts. One thing I'll always say is if you need growth, shorts. Yes, like this. See, that's exactly it. Because 1.5k views, 1.4k views, that's thousands of people that are going to see you that maybe wouldn't have when you were live. So perfect. Nice. You've got the hook feature there. Beautiful. Subtitles beautiful. Man, you're killing it. He's killing it. I respect this. Easy first one. I don't need to give any real tips because you're nailing it. You're nailing the vibe. Keep going with shorts. Keep going with streams. Destiny 2 bangs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, that's about it for that one. Let's move on to the next one. Do you think I can stream with an iTel? What's an iTel? Do you mean Intel? Because with Intel, yeah, no problem with that. You don't need AMD. Been sick the last few days, but thanks for checking me out. Oh man, I hope you get better soon. Hope you get better soon. Also on TikTok, yeah, killing it. That's the thing, as long as you've got like all of those things, maybe add your TikTok here too. As long as you've got all those things on the go, like that is, oh, you got it hip, beautiful. How's it going over on TikTok? Because this is exactly what I do for my channel that you're watching this on, is I'll do shorts every single day. Yeah, thousands of followers. Easy, easy, easy. Maybe because I'm using the desktop, it's not going to show me. Yeah, I would assume so. Maybe allowing the cookies. Well, you know, you're clearly killing it. I would say, yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. As you are. As you were, sir. Killing it. This is amazing, by the way. The donate link is very funny. I like it a lot. Big ups the donate link. Yeah, man. Very good. Very minimal. Very good. That's what you need. You don't need to go flashy. Got some goals here that are going well. Nice. Hit the bits. Yeah, keep it going. Do not stop. Do not stop. Right, OGGYOS underscore TTV. Let's have a look. This is the next one submitted on the channel for the post. So we're looking at Fortnite. Fortnite potentially. Okay, first up, it's a little bit, I would say banner-wise, you could possibly move this across because everything here looks like it's behind. And the quality's degraded a little bit. Maybe go into, use something like free, like Canva. You can get this super, super, super easily done. But otherwise, let's have a look. Fortnite is the vibe. This is good. This is good. Nothing too flashy. Using extensions for some engagement. We like that. Stream bounty. That's a fun one. You can get points there. We like that. Rules. Benefits for you as a viewer. Ask me anything about the game. Schedule-wise, so you're going live again every day but Saturday. Fair play, a couple hours each day. Nice and manageable. 24-year-old chemical engineering background. Damn. Thank you, sir. No problem, Shin. Keep it up. You're killing it. Thank you for stopping on by. And it looks like, yeah, you're pretty much sticking to that schedule. Missed maybe a couple there in the middle. Mostly at the same time. Really nice. Video-wise, let's have a look. Layout, yep. Camera in the middle, beautiful. Keeps it out of the way of things. Controller mapping, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. I like that it's out of the way. That's good that it's not too big. I think layout-wise, it's been nailed. No improvements needed on layout, for sure. About an hour or two each stream is good as well. Fortnite going well, views going well. Let's have a look. Have you got a YouTube? Yeah, I think in terms of Twitch side, if you are here, OGG, only thing I would say to improve is maybe that banner, because you've clearly got very high quality content. The only thing that kind of isn't up there is just that banner is a little bit blurry, but other than that, this is amazing. Let's have a look at YouTube. That takes me back to your Twitch. No, fix that, fix that. YouTube channel, is that me just being silly, or is it? Yeah, that takes you back to Twitch. Okay, that needs fixing. What would your, let me just see if your name is the same on the YouTubes. Have you got anything maybe on your stream? Let's have a look in here that points to it.
But then SpongeBob came, right? I started comparing these.
Good mic quality too. We love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, I'm going to assume your name's the same. Let's go to it. If I go TTV as well, just to see if it's the same name, we'll have a little look. No results found. Let's have a look for just that. Am I spelling it wrong? I am spelling it wrong. Yeah, I would say link your YouTube, so it doesn't link back to the Switch. Other than that, killing it. I would say, yeah, look, chat engagement's really good. Got a good moderation on the go as well. Nice emotes, nice engagement. Yeah, I would say only things to improve on this one that I can think of off the top of my head is the banner, and then making sure this links to your YouTube, just to be sure that you're getting all of those people coming across to either way. Ah, there is a TikTok though. Does this link? It does. Beautiful. Fortnite Zero Build streamer, interactive and chat friendly, 5 days a week. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, this is the thing. Having a hook like this on shorts is something I keep on screaming about in my videos. If you've seen any of them on it, you might know. Definitely will have to keep doing that. It gives people context and stops them scrolling. So if you're having trouble with shorts, do what this guy's doing or what Shin was doing. Have a little bit of context there. Maybe add some subtitles. I've recently discovered that there is a dumb stat, in my opinion, that the large majority of people that watch TikToks and shorts watch it muted. They watch them with no sound. So having some subtitles, which you can do automatically now with plenty of different softwares for free, is a good option too. But otherwise, yeah, really good clips. I like that you're doing the typical separation, face up top, gameplay below. Clean. Clean, clean, clean. Is your YouTube here, maybe? No, but it is that the same, yeah. Maybe YouTube's gone, but yeah, not too many improvements there either. Again, all these people that are submitting for some tips and tricks already killing it. There's just some very, very minor tweaks. It's usually that's the case, is it's just minor tweaks that need to be done. Bonbon, I will get to yours as well in a sec, but I have one more from the post and a few from Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, it might be down below. If I've been non-lazy, I can actually put it in my description. Right, R3 moved gaming, or moved D-gaming, potentially. Arc Raiders, 9 days ago. Okay, first up. That's the kind of banner we like to see, something that has the name, something that's been curated to be on the new kind of Twitch platform. Well, it's not new, been there a few years, but it used to be you could have a banner across the top and you'd see it all. Nowadays you can't. This is a nice little banner. Good branding off the bat. Really good branding. What are we playing? Pokemon Auto Chess, Arc Raiders, again, sticking to a niche. This is what we like, rather than sort of being flimsy around some bunch of games. Again, branding's on point. All the color schemes are there. This is sick. This is sick. Discord, Twitter. Right, we are going to have a look at your other socials as well, because I like to be nosy and see what else you're posting about streams. There's a Discord server. This is great. This is a great thing. I would say if anyone's not doing this, having a Discord server just so somebody can come across to you is a great start for building out a community and keeping people going. This is really nice schedule-wise. Every single day is crazy, but fair play. The fact it's at the same time is nice, keeps people's expectations at the same sort of pace. Titles could be improved, but the quality looks good. I would say titles, a lot of this is very like 1 or 2 words. So potentially, yeah, like day 1 of Arc Raiders, day 2 Arc Raiders, it's stuff that people can kind of skim past. So maybe like a more engaging title might help with some sort of more click-through rates. But again, camera looks good. You're doing some wheel spins, Wheel of Doom. That's always good for engagement. I love that for chats. Let's have a look at quality of the actual stream. Let's look at your most recent one. 9 days ago as well. Frequent is good. Let's have a sound check, mic check. Let's have a look. Good. Follower goal, nothing too crazy. I like the view count at the top. That's quite sleek. Raids, yep. The logo's there, the webcam. This is good. I like it. Good ass quality. I would say just work on maybe the titles could be a little bit better to get some more clicks for you. Other than that, this is really nice. This is really, really good branding. I love the logo. I love everything. Let's have a look at your Instagram. Etherfold, how's it going? It's going good. How are you? How are you? Oh, I've got to log in to see that. We won't be nosy today. We won't be nosy today. Again, though, I would say if you aren't, because you've got a lot of good clips here, you do Wheel of Doom. That could make for some really good short form. So another thing you could do for some growth if you need it is post some clips. What are you doing on these? Is it chugging? Let's have a look. Yeah, chugging water. Okay. What else is on there? 60 FPS, play DPS. This is a good idea. Play with no sound. Great for engagement. Make some clips out of that. Trust me, that sort of stuff on TikTok and shorts, really, really good. Really, really good. I would say keep that up. Doing great, watching at work. Awesome. I do not condone this. Do your work, sir. No, I'm kidding. Right, I am going to move on to the Discord ones. So the first one we had was Quirks Reaper. I'm spelling that wrong out of the gate. Quirks Reaper Gaming. Let's have a little look at this one. Make sure that's not run. Yeah, it's the same logo. This was somebody that submitted through the Discord. Discord can be found all over my YouTube. Animal Crossing player. Okay. What are we playing? Oh, I love Binding of Isaac. This is, you already get points. Genshin, Just Chatting. Cool. So a nice little variety. In terms of banner, again, really nice. It's hidden a little bit, but I think when it's this quality, it doesn't matter as much. Potentially you could move this text, make it smaller and put it in like that little gap. Other than that, really good. I like the logo. Let's have a look. Renewed passion for streaming. This is nice. This is really, really good. Twitch VOD, YouTube Shorts, having all of this here is a great way for somebody to quickly find you on other platforms. This is important stuff. I'll leave those open so I can check those in a minute. Goal bars. These are really good to use. Not putting them on the stream and putting them there instead is always a good idea. It takes up way less space. That's nice. That's really nice. Good graphics. How is your quality? Is this for Just Chatting or Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing.
Literally, like, put that in the...
Yep, nice green screen background. Okay. Really good. Again, on the right side here, because on here you can occasionally get that kind of blocked stuff of the thumbnail when you have like the live notification. Other than that, really good. You're sort of loosely putting your names at the bottom. I think they rotate, do they? So it's your Twitter. Oh, just your Twitter. Nice. Clear audio. Yeah, no issues there. What did you ask for in the... Review my latest one, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong or if I need to fix anything. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. And I don't think you need to fix anything. You could potentially make your face a little bigger or move it up a tiny bit. Just so it's more visible when people are scrolling through, because people do kind of stick to faces a lot more. But in terms of your branding, incredible stuff. Really, really healthy schedule. Nothing over the top. Few hours each time. Let's have a look. How are you doing in terms of posting? Really good. 3,000 followers. It won't show me these on desktop. Lots of likes. Let's have a look at your shorts though, because that'll be, I'm assuming, the same content. I heard Animal Crossing. I am here. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, so you've gone for a VTuber kind of vibe for a lot of these. Maybe are you transitioning into VTubing? That's a really cool VTube avatar or whatever you'd call it. The you know what I mean. It looks like they've. Sad to see that they dip in views a little bit with the VTube, but I think it's just a harder niche. These have done really well though. Couple thousand views, couple thousand views. Fortnite, used to do a bit of Fortnite. Okay. That's a sort of promo, yeah. Again, doing a clip, it's so easy these days with all the auto tools to do a clip every single day. Or at least like a few a week, depending on how often you're streaming. I would say if you're streaming once a week, it's probably very easy to get sort of 3 to 5, at very minimum, if not 1 a day, clips from every stream. So you're posting VODs here, it looks like. That's a good idea, keeps them alive. Anything supposed to cross from where you are is good. This is cut off though. Banners are always a problem. Why are banners always a problem? I used to have this issue too. Banners never seem to just be in the right place. However, you asked, are you doing anything wrong on your VODs? I would say no. Just like the other people. Look at this. It's all nice. It's all nice. Let's have a look at another VOD just to be curious. I understand the kind of feelings though of, am I doing this right? You know, I think I just went back to it. It can be really annoying when you're just starting out to sort of be like, oh, could I be improving? Why am I getting the higher views and blah, blah, blah. It's never really a problem though. What's this? Oh, is this like an IRL vlog you did? Damn, okay. That'll be the just chatting portion covered, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Some outdoor content. Fair play. We respect this hustle. Multifaceted. Yeah, I would say keep on going as you are. Yet again, it looks like you have the right priorities in check, which is making a bunch of clips and just going live, doing what you want to do with a few things, not too many things, because that's the important part. So keep it up. Right, let's have a look. The Discord ones couldn't find. Right, Bonbon. Let's have a look at yours. Yours was MF Bonbon. Let's have a little cheeky gander. I'm trying to power through these fairly quick, just so if anyone has any questions or anything, feel free to ask. Anything you want to know in chat, go ahead and ask as well. We can make this. I do a Q&A every other week, and then this every other week is the plan. If you have any questions, feel free to head. Apex Legends. Okay. First up, get a banner. Easy to make, free. Canva, go do that. I'd put something here. At least just like a, you don't need to do this. I would say do something, do like at least a little about me. Do something like a kind of link to other socials if you have any. Using the bars is good though. But yeah, you could definitely add some stuff here and add a little bio too, just let people know a little bit about you. Because otherwise it just says that, you know, and it's hard for people to gauge. Apex, yep. Good amount of streams. Again, just the timing could maybe be more concise. It's hard because some people work and do it as they can. But in terms of growth, it's a little bit easier to kind of clock the same viewers if you're streaming around the same time or the same day. Could help, could not. Depends what you want to do. Just a suggestion. What are we looking like though? Let's have a look. 16 hours ago. Fresh stream. Quality's good. Bit wide. Is it stretched? Or am I just old? A little bit wide. I think you might have an aspect ratio being stretched in your OBS. Yeah, I believe so. Should be an easy fix though. If you're playing 1920s by 1080, try and stream roughly the same. Audio's good though. And you got the controller thing. I like that people are using these more. You used to see them a little bit on like Rocket League and stuff. You don't really see it a lot now though. 720p is a good resolution. Don't let people tell you otherwise. I always say, if you're struggling to have non-laggy streams, first thing to look at, resolution. A lot of people try and stream in 4K when they don't have the PC or internet to handle it. But yeah, good. I think there's a little bit of kind of stretch that could be improved. And again, just get a banner and sort of add it. But you did mention you started fairly recently. I could assume you're just trying to get live, which is the most important part, right? But yeah, I would say just keep it up. It's really, 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 really good. It's really, 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 really good. But right, let me have a look at Discord, see if there's any more. Thank you, I'm trying to improve. No stress. Everybody starts somewhere and you've started somewhere very good. And in a game that's good too, Apex is good on stream. It's one of those now where Fortnite and stuff is harder at times because it is still quite saturated. Apex is kind of taken, not like a dip in a terrible way, but if we look at like both to sort of just show my point, we've got Fortnite here, which will have probably thousands, 104k viewers. But now if we look at Apex, recently it's become a lot less toxic. 11,000 viewers. That's literally 10% of the viewership. So you're going to have a way easier time. People can scroll down and they'll still find people with less viewers without it being too toxic to be standing out within. So it's not a bad game. I have a cat trying to get on my lap. Come here. Yeah, so picking a game, that is not a bad one to have. It's still higher. It's higher, but it's still possible. In terms of how I find the games, typically Stardew is always a good example that I show. Little tidbit here before I move on. You kind of want to get a game, if you can, that has an absolute metric ass ton of category followers like this and less overall viewers at any time. Because essentially, the less viewers there are, obviously don't go for something with no viewers, but a couple thousand's good. You have more of a chance of being seen when you're lower down. Like even here, 9 viewers, 11 viewers, kind of average viewership. So you're easier to be found, but there's 1.6 million people on Twitch that have an account that are following Stardew Valley, which means if they log into Twitch, they're likely to be recommended, or hello, they're more likely to be recommended your stream than just some other random game. So it gives you the highest chance of being discovered in terms of just flat platform-wide discovery, because otherwise it's quite tough. So yeah, that's how I typically find games. That and Twitch Tracker. Twitch Tracker is very, very, very good. I would recommend that above all else. I'm going to open up Discord now. If anyone has a channel they want reviewing, let me know. Or any questions, of course. Let me open this and type out. But yeah, so far so good. I don't think there's been any, there's never been, I find this is the case anyway. Whenever someone asks me, can you look at my channel? It's never bad. Like everybody's always doing great and is just a bit self-conscious of like not having the kind of viewership they would maybe expect out of the gate, stuff like that. But it's very, very easy to fall into that hole and worry. But all of these channels have been sick, very sick. Go down there. Cat's just climbing over me. Can you show us how to use Twitch Tracker? Sure. So Twitch Tracker is, if anyone's seen any of my videos, I mention it occasionally when I'm talking about picking games. It's a website here. And essentially it just gives you some super, super, super deep analytical data on basically everything Twitch. It is literally tracking Twitch. So you'll see just on the homepage alone, there's a load of ads, but it has the top streams of the week, top live channels, just if you care about that, and big clips and stuff. Also shows you trending games. So this is a way to pick, if you want to do that, there's kind of 2 ways to pick a game, right? You can go for something that's more evergreen, which means something that's relevant over time and kind of lasts, something like Stardew or Minecraft or Fortnite that doesn't really die. Or you can go for trend hopping, which is games like this that are popular right now that might not be in a couple of weeks or months' time or next year, for example. For example, a good one here, Animo, is really popular right now. Give it a few months and it will settle down. There'll be another game here that kind of takes that cake. Good examples of this as well. Are we there yet? What do you call it? Chained Together. Those games that pop up, they're good for a bit. and then they fall off to the next game, get to work, stuff like that. So it's a good way to check this. However, I would say it's best to do a little bit of both. I would say in terms of picking a game, Twitch Tracker's great at showing you trending games, but I wouldn't say it's healthy just to keep hopping on every single trend. Purge World, hello. I would say it's good to do a bit of both. Have an evergreen game or two, ideally one for a bit when you're starting, that can kind of sail you. So again, I'll show you kind of Stardew. You can search for any game on this website, and then also do trends on top of that if you can, if you have the money to do those games and stuff like that. Let's have a little look, shall we? So Stardew, for example, if you look at any game here, it will show you peaks, it will show you the kind of viewers on which days. So you can imagine 2021, probably locked down, I'd imagine, maybe they did an event. 2024 at the end did really, really well. It kind of shows you peaks and stuff, but it also gives you month by month. So you can see that right now it's doing really well. It started picking up over the winter months. I'm assuming everyone was playing cozy games over the winter, and you can tell that this time of year is a little bit of a better game to play. And it kind of gives you which day is best to go live on as well. So you can kind of get an idea for each game that you have and what it's going to be like. So using a bit of those together, did I remove this? Yeah. Let's reopen up Twitch. So you can kind of like do a little bit of both. I'm on incognito, by the way, because you guys ain't seeing my tabs. Right, so if you use this to find out, let's say Stardew, let's just do Stardew. I would say if you have any game in your library, in fact, let's do a different one. Let's say you've got Terraria. A good way of picking games to stream is go through every game that you have that you could possibly stream. Look for one that has a massive amount of category followers like this, so people get recommended it. Lower viewership, like I said, so there's more chance of you being found like this with 7, 7, 6, 6, 6 viewers without it being too crazy to find you, without having to scroll as far. Makes it easy to discover you. And then go on here, and I would typically type in the game you want to play. And if you want to absolutely min-max when's going to be best to play this, you can go on here, wait for it to load because it has a lot of data that it's ranking. And then you can have a little scroll down. Is it doing well right now? Yeah, it's doing exceptionally well right now in January. And then if you scroll down here, what days are really good to watch? Monday and Tuesday tends to be when a lot of people watch it. This is also when people are going live. So you can see, for example, channels on average, it means like how many people are actually going live on that day for that game. So Monday, for example, would be a very competitive day because it's still up there, but it's one of the lower days, not compared to like Saturday and Sunday. It's a lower day in terms of how many people are live, meaning you're going to stand out more because you're one of those fewer channels, but there's more people watching it. So you're more likely to get higher viewership on Monday, for example, on Terraria, especially right now because it's booming in January. And yeah, you can see other channels that are your kind of size, how many viewers they have. You might find yourself on this platform. If you were to go live right now on Terraria and get, 10 to 15 viewers, you'd end up here, which is quite cool. It also shows you clips, so it's a really good website. Hopefully that gives you a kind of rough insight on sort of how it works roughly. If there's anything else you guys want to see as well in terms of sort of strategies that I use like that or what I recommend, feel free to ask, because there's stuff like that you can do. Like, it's never perfect. You might still go live on Terraria on a Monday right now, and you might get no viewers. It can happen. It's still luck of the draw. But this is a way to kind of make it more of an intentional choice and give yourself the best chance at actually being seen, And you can do it with any game, like literally any game. Like, for example, the trending games that it shows or something that is trending right now we could look at. You can still just go down here if you're going to pick, rather than evergreen like Terraria, Stardew, if you want to just hop on a trend. Like if we look at Animo, for example, let's click on that. Let's have a look. So right now there's 3,200 viewers. Let's see how accurate it is in terms of like right now. Let's see if it's pulling data immediately or if it's a little bit delayed. Should be about 3,000 viewers. Yeah, so it's pretty accurate. So again, not very many followers yet, but because this is a trend, you're going to get more views out of the gate. So that's the difference between the evergreen and the trend stuff. This game looks cute, by the way. But again, go down here. You can see that right now, because it's trending, it is absolutely booming. 5.7% increase in January because it's probably just launched. And again, right now there's not a lot of data because it's just come out, but clearly over the next week, you'll be able to see which days people are watching. But it matters a little bit less. With trending games, it's about kind of hopping on it on release day and stuff like that. And another thing to do is in Twitch, sort of in terms of games that do launch a lot of the time, or games that have cosmetics, a lot of the time they also do Twitch drops, right? So you can, another way of doing it is, even if it's not a trending game, whether it is or isn't, you can often turn Twitch drops on, so that way if someone watches you, they get free stuff for their game whilst they're watching you. So that's another good way of doing it. There's plenty you can do. So in terms of finding a game to stream, it's not as bad as you may think, essentially. But yeah, I've rambled on long enough about that. Hopefully that answers your questions. And let me know if you have any other questions, guys, or if anyone has a channel they want me to take a look at. I kind of purged through, I think, 7 or 6 channels right at the beginning, but I've still got like another 25 minutes. So thank you so much, no problem. So yeah, if you have any questions, guys, or anything you want me to show you like that, feel free, feel free, feel free, feel free. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and vibe. Easy job, easy job. This game does look hella nice. That's cool, a little circle webcam. Trends are fun. Trends are fun. I wish I did trends more, but I tend to always just sort of stick to a couple games myself. Evergreen. Evergreen content and all that jazz, you know. Top live channels. Casual pulls numbers. He pulls numbers, bro. Queso's still up there. Hassan. He had some drama, didn't he? Can we look at extensions? Of course we can. Let's have a little look, shall we? Can we look at some Twitch extensions? Let's have a look. Twitch extensions. Extensions from Twitch. In terms of picking these, in terms of what they are, is they go under your stream and they do certain stuff. So if I show you like my channel that I haven't been live on in so long, I'm trying to soon, don't worry. An extension is something like this. Alerts, you can have different engagement stuff. And essentially they all just go under your stream or on your stream and they do stuff. In terms of what I think is a good extension to use, I would say anything that's engagement heavy, that's going to keep people kind of watching or doing stuff on your stream or your live. Let me move this over because it's a little bit out of frame. Bosh. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, anything that's going to be engagement heavy. I would say the main thing I always say in terms of extensions right now, I haven't made a video on this in a while. There is some ranking ones on my channel. I think the best thing to do here is you can search for any game in the extensions menu. And typically each game has an extension. Can we actually just look at extensions themselves, or will I have to be logged in? I might have to be logged in. Let me see if I can just do it on my logged in one a sec. 2 seconds. And we'll have a little look together because I want to show you what I mean in a more visible way rather than it just being completely theoretical. Essentially. Yeah, here we go. So let me drag this on. Bosh. So here is the extensions menu where you can find them. You can search for a game. For example, one of my favorite games of all time, Borderlands, has its own extension for like Borderlands 3, right? They did this thing where it would show people like this, like what you had in your loadout. So you could play the game live, and if people wanted to see what gear you had equipped, they could easily just click on that and see exactly what you were using in game, which is really, really fun. And all your skill trees even. So good thing to do first, if you're not sure what extensions to use, you don't want to use any of the generic ones, is if you're streaming a game, search that game. Like, I don't know if there is anything for, I always use Stardew as a kind of example. Yeah, here you go. You've got mail, allows for viewers to send you mail into your game. It's one about weather, where you can control the weather, like the chat can make it rain in your game or be sunny. So it gives people the option to be more ingrained in the experience of your stream. So if you're going to be playing any game, go to your extensions menu, search for that game first. Chances are you might end up having something here that works perfectly for the game you're going to be playing and gives people an extra bit of engagement. Other ones that are good, of course, are like sound alerts, like you can do some funny jump scares with it, or anything that kind of, it just gives someone something to do other than just watching you. Tangier is a good one. You can kind of throw tomatoes at the stream. There's plenty here. This is cool. If you have a printer, you can let chat just print stuff off. So, you know, there's different levels here, essentially. But the best thing I would say, yeah, look at your games. That can be something super, super, super easy. There is also, let's have a look if I can show you what I mean about the drops. Here we go. So if you go to viewer rewards and drops, you can't see it off my screen, but on the side is viewer rewards and then drops. There's a bunch of them here too. So again, if you're going to be streaming a game, chances are there might be a drop if it's like a game that has cosmetics. Search it in here, because you then can sort of just enable it. You can literally just do the drop down, you can enable it, and then if you were to play Honkai Impact Third or whatever this is, then people could win this stuff just for watching you. So again, good way to do like a free giveaway or give an incentive to people, because normally the way drops work is people will stick around more, because typically the way to get the drop is by watching for a certain amount of time, right? So that's the way to do that. Hopefully that makes sense. Anything else you want to see on extensions, hit me up. If not, no stress. Any other questions at all? Welcomed. How's the stream looking? Yeah, it's alright. I was worried. My internet's been a bit... excuse me. So I was wondering. There's loads right now. Genshin. Real Xavier, can I review you? Yes, I can. What is your stream name? Is it just the same? Is it the same? Let's have a look. Real Xavier. Any of these you? If not, drop your app in the chat and I will take a look, my friend. I will take a look. And if anyone else has a channel that's in chat that you want me to have a look at, feel free. I'm not doing overly harsh review critiques. It's just tips and tricks. Pretenderverse, let's have a look. I like the meme-y vibe you're going for. The real Xavier, Pretenderverse. This you. By the way, it's on Twitch. Yep, that's where we are. Do not worry. Cool. Let's have a little look. Right, so logo, really cool. I like it. Banner, little bit stretched and blurry. It happens a lot on Twitch. Canva does have like a free way to kind of rescale them. So again, like I said to the other channel, could be that. You've also got a YouTube channel. Let's have a look at that in a minute. Schedule. Let's have a look. Little look at every aspect of your stream. No schedule right now. Add some schedules, bro. 2 months ago, you played Arc Raiders, some Stardew. Okay. Fortnite as well, Frostpunk 2, Where Winds Me, a few different games here. Let's have a little look at one of your VODs here, the quality and stuff. Bosh, following equals a victory dance. That's pretty cool. Is this Where Winds Me? This game looks really cool. Let's have a look at the kind of mic quality, if I can hear it. Ding da ding ding, bing 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 bing. This song is forever ingrained in my head. Is this gonna buffer? It hates VODs when you're trying to stream them. This game looks really cool. Right, suggestions. I would say this latest follower alert could be a lot smaller, maybe off to the side as well. It takes up a little bit of the screen. Quality, really good. Audio, fine. Really solid. The face being on the left or the right, perfect, because you don't want it to be in the corners because it gets covered, so that's spot on. Yeah, I would say the only thing I'd recommend in terms of the layout is just sort of, like making that like a little bit smaller or off to the side, just so it's not as in your face. But that's really good quality. How is one of the? Let's have a look at another stream. Wait for that to load. Otherwise, yeah, I would say it looks like you haven't streamed in a little bit, potentially. Oh no, you streamed yesterday. I would say throwing a schedule up could help, just so people know when you're live. How much do you post on here? Nice shorts. Post some shorts. Do some shorts as well. Easy, easy, easy growth. Always say that. I always say that. That's one thing that will always get you some boosted growth. But yeah, otherwise I think it's really good. Like I said, the only thing is just the banner could be a little bit less blurry. Again, it's just annoying because Twitch just stretches them. But it's a really good logo. I love the S here. It looks really sleek. And yeah, I would say quality's fine. Just a few little minor changes. But what's this? This looks funny. I'm curious now. See, this is good. This is why clips matter, because I saw this and now I want to see this. But done with Ark. Why are you done with Ark? Stargew's a good game. But yeah, you're playing some good games as well. Lesser saturated than it could be, which is good. Microphone. Okay, okay. Yeah, no issues. Quality's banging. Quality is banging. So yeah, that'd be my only advice, man. It's just the following text could be a little bit smaller. Other than that, it's fine. Is this Donald Trump? Am I mistaken, or did I just see a Donald Trump? That's pretty funny, I can't lie. Again, that would make for some amazing clips if you haven't already started posting them. Frostpunk 2, also great game. I've played this one. I love it. I love it. Especially right now with everything happening in the US, I feel like you could easily get some funny clips out of that. Good mic volume. A little bit of echo potentially there. But really good, yeah. I would say no real advice other than, yeah, those bits just, the banner could be a little bit less blurry if you can make it happen. I would say, yeah, make the little overlays a little bit less big. Other than that, really good. Post some shorts though. You seem really funny. That sells. That does really well. So don't waste that. Don't waste that. You will get some good viewership. I can promise you that. You had some good funny concepts. What's popping off right now? Hightail is a good game I want to play. Any other questions though, or anything else? Then pop it on in. I'm here for another 10 minutes. I could probably review one more question. Thanks, really appreciate it. Anytime. You're doing good, man. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Post some clips. Trust me, you will pop off. Yeah, if anyone has any questions or anything at all, another channel they want looking at, feel free to throw it on in. I can do probably one more channel and a few more questions if anybody has one. If not, I'm happy to vibe. I'll sit here, guys. Trust me. And now I just sit in silence. Oh, I'm still so ill. So poorly. Love your content. Thank you. Hopefully it's helpful. My big game plan is just helping people as much as I can to get started, really. I'm no professional. I'm just here to give some tips based on what I know, you know? So big appreciate. Right, yeah, let's go back to homepage. I forgot where the other there was one more in Discord, so if you're in chat waiting and you haven't had yours looked at, feel free to pop it in because I might have just completely lost it in the thingy. What are the best settings on OBS for recording and streaming to YouTube in 1440p and to Twitch and TikTok in 1080? So this is, this kind of differs. Let's have a look. Let me show you. Oh, what was I going to go to? It was, I think they put it on. I mean, let me show you a little life hack that I use all the time. Use an item multi-stream. Nice, perfect little thing for TikTok. So it's hard for me to tell you exactly what settings are going to be best for, even for that recording, purely because it's different for everybody, because something that's factored in that a lot of people don't remember is the internet, the speed that you have matters, and the exact PC build that you have also matters. So what I give you for like my settings, for example, might just be completely terrible for you. So I'd recommend going here. There's a Twitch website called Broadcasting Guidelines. Let me throw this in chat actually. And I'll show you further down on the, I'll throw it in chat real quick. I'll show you further down. Here, it will go through rough specification for you. So if you're going to be going 1920 by 1080, it will give you what bitrate you should use, which rate control CBR you should use, which FPS you should use. It gives you everything for OBS, because this is OBS specific. So I'd recommend that's a very good way just to get going quickly with it and trying out that, because if this works, then don't tweak anything, just go with that, you know? So yeah, I would say that's probably my recommendation, is look at this first, and then go and make tweaks if something's not working. I do have 2 videos on this, I believe. It's so hard to give people the exact sort of stuff, but I have like an OBS settings here for streaming, and then further down I have one for recording. So if you need some specifics of like what I use particularly, I did do it there. However, it is different for everyone, so use that broadcasting guidelines just to get some baseline stuff. It will probably help you out more than I could by just guessing, because it tells you on that list, based on your internet speed, what you should do, based on your bitrate, what you should do, and whether you have NVENC, if you have like an NVIDIA card, or X264 if you're like AMD or something else. It's so annoying. Like, there's so many factors that play into settings on OBS that just make streaming such a pain in the ass when it comes to setting it up. But hopefully that website will help you out a little bit. So yeah, let me know if that works for you. This is what I used when I started, and it kind of got me a little bit of baseline knowledge at very least. Do you have any recommendations for games right now? Like, how would you pick? Yo, use your code on Nexus and never looked back since. Thank you. No problem. I'm glad you like it. I use it too. I literally post a short every single day, and again, it's just doing really well for me views wise, you know. So it's just something I started promoting because purely I just really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed using it. I post every single day with a few thousand views. It works really well. It's a good little platform. And do I have any recommendations for games right now, and how would I pick? I would pick by using stuff like Twitch Tracker and looking for those category followers, like I said. In terms of right now, if you're looking for trending games, go to Twitch Tracker, just look straight down there. That'll be the games if you really want some quick kind of hype. Go there. And if you want that kind of evergreen stuff, these are very good, most popular, and you can just look at all of those and pick some from there. I would say, like I said, go through all the games you have in your library, write down or note down the ones that you actively really want to play and stream, and then essentially from there, just go on Twitch, look for the ones with the lower category viewers but high category followers, and then come here, type in the game, see which day is best to go live. Like if we go to Lort, I don't know what this is, Lord of the Tings, and find out which day is good to go live. Really easy to do. Gang, it's Ollie. He's arrived. How do you submit to ask for advice? Just feel free to pop in any question you have, or pop in just your Twitch @ and you're good to go. Yeah, Real Xavier, thank you so much for that donation. That's really kind of you, man. I appreciate you for coming on in. And if you ever need anything, hit me up. Discord, all my socials. I'm always looking at my DMs and stuff. But yeah, you're killing it, like I said. So do not stress. Just keep going. You are killing the vibe. But yeah, Jesse James, if you want any advice or any kind of anything, pop your channel in the chat. Pop out anything you want, basically, and I'll have a little look. Yeah, thank you, Xavier. That was so nice of you. You know what? I'm going to put some hearts in chat for that. Big ups. Big ups. But yeah, that's how I'd pick games though, Bonbon. I know I keep on harping on about Twitch Tracker. It really is one of the best things to kind of get you going, essentially. Like if you have no idea, if you're going into streaming with no idea how to pick a game, which a lot of people do, it's always that stressful thing, right? Like what should I stream to get growth and views? This is a godsend. It's so good. Like so good. I'd recommend it to anyone. What is Lort anyway? No idea. Cow's creation is so underrated. I appreciate you. You're too kind. Actress James 88808. I'm just curious if there's anything that you could see, anything that popped out that I can improve on. Sure. Let me type it in. Is this Twitch or YouTube? I'm going to assume Twitch because it's been most of the day. But if it's YouTube, let me know and I will go across to there. But let me have a look. Jesse. We'll soon find out as well because you might just not be on Twitch. Let's have a look. Here we are, found it. Apologies, guys. I'm still getting over a chest cold. I have asthma, and it's terrible. First up, at first glance, really cool. This banner is really nice. It gets the vibe done, and it sort of matches the colors of your logo as well, which is awesome. Let's have a look at your... Yeah, and here. Branding on point. Branding is absolutely killing the vibe. Respect this heavily. You've got an about me, you've got tips there, it's linked, Facebook rules, Prime. Let's have a look at, I'm going to also take a gander at TikTok and YouTube like I have been all day, because that's also an important part of growing on Twitch these days. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. You got a business as well. Okay, let's have a look at this. That's awesome. Nice affiliate link there, get some earnings in. Schedule, let's have a look. How often are we going live? Vacation streams, yeah, perfect. Going live at the same sort of time is something I've been harping on about all day. All day. So this, I would say, keep it up. Keep going live at the same time. So that consistency, it's way more important than going live every day. It's just going live at the same time of day. So I would say you're nailing it there. Let's have a look at a VOD. That's not you. That is checking out somebody else. Right, let's have a look. So what are we playing? We're playing, is that Dreamlight Valley? Awesome. Let's have a look at the homepage as well to see if there's any other games on there. Because normally sticking to one is a really good idea, and it looks like you're doing that. Yeah, looks like you're sticking to the one game. I would say, again, keep going with that, because if we look at Disney Dreamlight, even over on Switch Tracker, I'll kind of show again what I was talking about earlier. It's just a really good way of checking what's relevant. The mic is really good as well. Let's turn it up so I can actually hear you a bit more. Solid microphone. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley. It is doing really well right now. Here you go. If you want a good day to stream it, go live Wednesday. Clearly, that's a really good day to watch Dreamlight Valley. A lot of people watching it. Again, really, really cool. Right, your business. I'm curious what this is. Is this to do with your streaming? Earrings and jewelry. Awesome. Oh, these are cute. Wow. Hell yeah. Good way to promote it too is by having it in your content. Respect this. Let's look at your YouTube, because what is important, it is clips, which you're doing perfect. Keep doing this. Keep doing this. Something I'd recommend with clips, if you haven't already started doing it, have subtitles, because for some reason I found out that, like I said earlier, 70 to 80% of people roughly watch shorts on TikTok with no sound on. That's a stat that actually is real, and it blows my mind. So having subtitles can really help pump up views a little bit, just naturally, and having a hook, so having a piece of text on the screen that kind of gives you an idea of what's happening. But otherwise, yeah, keep doing daily streams like this. This is awesome, and keep doing content. And sticking with Disney is amazing. It also looks like you've got really good following across all of these. This won't show me it on this browser. However, again, really good following. I would say keep doing what you're doing. I don't see anything here that is a glaring issue. We've had some today where there's been some stuff that could do with improving, but honestly, all of this is looking really, really, really high quality. In terms of the streams, how the stream's looking quality-wise, it looks like... Oh, streaming together as well. We love this feature. This is such a good way to bring people up together. This will always be a good feature on Twitch. Not enough people use stream together. We love that. Yeah, I have no real tips there. You are killing it. Keep doing that. And yeah, the only thing with shorts is subtitles is good just for retention, just to get, if you need some more views, that way more people will come across to Twitch maybe. That could work. Other than that, nailing it. Everyone today has just been incredible. Their streams have just been incredible. Excuse me. Legendary chat today, damn, hell yeah. Aesthetic consistency is elite. Yeah, for sure. That was probably the best branding we've seen from Jesse James. Like the color scheme, really cool. The butterflies, really cool, matches the business. So again, it's that like full round kind of branding that just keeps people, you know, in tune. Really nice, really cool. Definitely a strong situation. Yeah, awesome, thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, we'll definitely look at adding subtitles. Yeah, you can do it automatically now. If you edit, I don't know what you edit with. If you edit with Premiere Pro, you can transcribe automatically. You could probably find a quick tutorial on YouTube. That's how I did it when I learned, I'm not gonna lie. Other than that, there's CapCut, there's loads that you can do it with, so you should be able to do subtitles without having to put in too much work, which is nice as well, because it can be annoying at first. Yeah, we do silent collabs. That's awesome. It's a really good way of growing. I feel like collabing isn't done enough on Twitch now, especially by smaller streamers. You see it a lot with like the massive turbo streamers, but yeah, no one on small streamer side typically does it enough. And I'm like, man, it's such a good way to grow. It just gives you that cross-pollination of viewership. So I respect it. Just for the sake of feedback, how were the clips looking? Really good. Really good. Solid. Everything looks solid. And on YouTube as well, solid. Again, it was just like, you know, just the typical annoying thing that we have to do now of doing subtitles just to be seen. But other than that, yeah. Great stuff today. Any other questions from anybody or any last channels to have a look at before we wrap up for the day? We're encroaching on that hour now. But yeah, if there's anyone else that has anything that they want me to look at, oh, this guy is playing drums, let's mute that quick, then I can do really fast. But otherwise, it's been fun. It's been fun. Big appreciate everybody stopping on in. Stopping on in. Bum, 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 bum. Type it out that. Yeah, we've got another, what time is it? 8, another 10 minutes or so. Or so. Not mine, it's Beyond Dead. Hey bro, soon come. You will get the streaming setup done this week, I believe you said, so maybe on the next review stream. Should we have a look? Should we have a look, guys? Should I throw you under the bus, Ollie? Is it just Oliver Hanley? I'm throwing you under. Look at this man. Soon come. This is so helpful. Thank you, Cal. Thank you so much, Cal. No problem, guys. I appreciate you guys coming on through. Anything I can do to help, hit me up. All the time. See, Ollie's got a cool-ass cyberpunk vibe on the go. You need a banner, bro. Get a banner, bro. But we're going to be live together soon, me and Ollie. So keep your eye on him. Very cool man, if I may say so myself. So happy I ran across you. Subscribe to see more content of yours. Oh, thanks so much. I'm happy you came across me as well. It's always nice hearing from you guys, especially in these streams. So thank you guys for stopping on in. Hopefully the content's helpful. Try to be as helpful as I can. Dear God, it's like looking at the corpse of a loved one. Bro. It's just because we haven't streamed in a while, you know? It happens. I'll just switch to my YouTube channel that I actually post on instead, because it's a bit more colourful. Kobe Works mine, checking mine out? Yeah, shoot it in chat. Throw it in chat. Is it at Kobe Works, potentially? And then, yeah, we will make yours probably the last one. Let's just see if it is the same as your... Yeah, that looks like the same. Is that the same photo as you've got on YouTube? Just want to make sure I'm not looking at somebody else's that's just not even here. I think this is you. Let me know. I will wait before I have a look, just in case this is a random person that I'm just going to go into. Excuse me. I should have a banner. It was the definition of yes. Maybe I stripped it before the rebrand. I haven't rebranded yet. Yeah. Yes, sir. Awesome. Right. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look at who you are. This is sick. This off the bat, really, really cool. Wait for it to load up. Again, using extensions, always love that. Leaderboard stuff's really good too, because it just gives people that recognition that we want to see. Let's have a look. Have we got any socials? We do. I'm going to peep to see if you're posting clips or not. I'm going to do it. TikTok. It's just opened TikTok. I don't know how I did that. Bosh. TikTok.com. I think it's doing it again. It might be the link, bro. Oh no. That's fine. But yeah, really good branding. I like the color scheme. The sort of bluey black vibe is really, really sick. Really clean. LNPC. I wonder what this is. Interesting. Schedule. Let's have a look. Again, nice. Frequency's good. Among Us, that's really good for chat engagement and jumping into lobbies. FC, Marvel Rivals. Yeah, playing a lot of sort of popping games, which is good to see. Let's have a look at some clips. That's last year. Is there anything more recent I can look at to make it more... Yesterday. There we go. Let's have a look at your layout and your quality. Alice, hi. Hello. How are you? How are you? Oh, this is not playing because I haven't let it play. I'm going to mute the Audible ad. Not a sponsor. While this plays, and then we'll have a look at your VOD from yesterday and see what I think. Give you some ideas potentially. yeah, it's looking really good, man. I love the big thing that I love to see off the bat, especially from smaller streamers and all the people like us that are starting out, is just branding is so cool. When you have like a really cool color scheme, it just makes it look professional, you know? It lets people know who you are, lets people know where to find you. Let's have a look. Stream starting screen, anime, we rate. This is cool too. Having all of your stuff at the bottom. Oh, you do have a YouTube and a TikTok, which I'm going to have a little look at. Because clips are a massive important part of growth, as I keep saying, and as I will never stop saying. At Kobe Works. Let's have a little look, shall we? 1.8k subs, doing well, doing very well. What's this LNPC thing? This was on your Twitch as well. Are you part of some kind of organization group, potentially? Friends trying to make content. Awesome. Do that, man. That's very sick. Doing collaborations, like me and Ollie, High Meadow Films in chat. Work on stuff together all the time. Having collaborative people in your creative space, really good. This banner, extremely, extremely professional, really cool. I like that a lot. Playing against me, Discord, donations, everything's all linked. That's perfect. Are you clipping your streams? You are nailing it. Amazing. Again, perfect. Having where you are, having subtitles, spot on. How the view's doing, 1.1k. Yeah, beautiful viewership. Beautiful viewership. This is the thing to do as often as you possibly can. Daily clips, keep that going. This is just going to grow so much over time, for sure. Right, quality, let's have a look. How's it going in terms of audio, visuals? Out of the gate, great. Thing I keep saying all day today. This is incredible, having the webcam on the side, having the stuff like your kind of apps not being overly obtrusive, not having loads of stuff all over your screen. That's how to get clean clips. That's how to get clean everything, essentially. Audio is good. You can hear everybody. Clear camera too. 1080p maybe? 4K? Could be 4K. Got some J's in the back. I respect this. I just bought a pair.
Please speak. We don't have time.
Yeah, really good audio. Yeah, nailing it. I would say only thing I've noticed on the Twitch side is the banner here that you used on your YouTube is a little bit sort of, again, it's always like this on Twitch, and I hate Twitch for it, but it stretches out banners and makes them blurry. So you can try and get one optimized for Twitch potentially, maybe in the same color scheme, but it's like such a minor thing. It doesn't really matter that much. Other than that, I would say keep going live, try and keep it at the same time however you can, and keep posting those clips. You're nailing it with the clips. The subtitles are there, quality's there, fire. I have no real qualms with what you're doing here. Nothing that's outlying. The only other thing, if you want some minor advice on like games, is the games you're playing are fairly big. If you want some like maybe niche games, you can go for smaller games. You might get some more views that way. But again, your clips is what matters. You're clipping up like Marvel Rivals, stuff like that. You can play saturated games if you clip them at the end of the day. That's something that works really, really well. GTA as well, perfect, yeah. Lots of collaborative games. I respect this too. LNPC, really good idea. I'd be excited to see that get going. So definitely work on that. But yeah, my big overarching thing for you is keep on going. Keep clipping, because these are very good quality by the looks of it. You don't have to clip them half the time, you just know.
We have the same stats.
Yeah, this is dope. Yeah, the name pop up. Perfect. Perfect. That's how you make a clip. That's how you get the followers to come across. That is spot on. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you so, really appreciate it. No problem. Right. I can do maybe one more. Anyone got a channel? Any question? I can do one more. And then we are done for the day. And then we'll be doing this again. Every 2 weeks I'll be live on this channel. In 2 weeks' time, it'll be more of a Q&A, answering your questions about streams. And then the 2 weeks after that, so in a month's time, we'll be doing this again, where I review. If you want to stick around for that, they will pop up on the channel and be preemptive lives. So yeah, any last channel, whoever pops it in next, if there is one, will be seen. And then, yeah, we got about 5 more minutes, essentially. But yeah, big appreciate everybody stopping on it. Hopefully it's been helpful for everybody here. You guys have been very lovely, very awesome. Very good streamers too. Lots of good content. I've just been blessed with looking at a lot of really high quality channels today. It's hard, you know, if like you open a really good one to pick apart anything, essentially, because stuff like this is great, you know? Let's type out this in the meantime for Discord. There we go. The Discord one I couldn't find earlier, but yeah, we'll soon see. We will soon see, because there'll be another one in a month's time. So doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much. Ding 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 ding. 4 more minutes, guys. We'll be back for the next one. Thank you. I appreciate you, Bon Bon. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully it was fun and useful. I need to trim my beard. The camera's looking down at me, and it's too long. I need a haircut. I need a beard trim. I need to look sharp. I got to record this week. Closing questions, anybody? If not, it's no problem. It's no problem. How many channels have we done today? I think we did like 9, 10. It's good going for an hour, I think. Like 10 channels looked at, bunch of questions answered. Hopefully it's been useful. This song is really good. I like it. It's in all of my videos, but when I'm live and it's just on loop, I feel like I'm in a time vacuum. It just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. It don't stop. It don't stop. Oh man, I'm tired. Guys, it's knackering. Being ill. I hate it. Points leaderboard. There's so much going on Twitch nowadays in terms of the new features that they keep adding for different bars and goals, and I think it's really cool. I honestly think it's a really cool thing. Drops on. Arsenal versus Man United is a watch along. I love how much variety there is now. If you scroll the homepage, I feel like they're getting a lot better at sort of showing. There's a lot of big creators, obviously, they're always going to show them, but I think it's nice that they are showing a lot more variety. Variety in general is nice. Spice of life, some may say. Look at this, DJ. Drum and bass. Metal. So cool. Right, what time are we on? We've got a couple more minutes if there's any last question or channel. If not, we'll be back in 2 weeks for a Q&A and in a month for more reviews. And there'll be more content coming in the coming days in terms of videos too. And a short every single day. It's on the nutcase. So much going on. Is Casual live right now? Who's playing? Is it? KCG2. It's a big game. I think we had Lost Returners versus like someone else today as well. Big games happening on League. Right, it's about that time. It is about that time. I am going to be heading off now, but that was 10 channels that we looked at, I believe, which is good going for an hour. I'll take that. So lots of questions answered, lots of progress. So I'll be back in 2 weeks' time for another Q&A, and then 2 weeks after that. Dan missed it. I'm sorry. Thanks for stopping by, though. Love you. Heat beat Jazz. They did. Yeah, they beat them by like 20 points or so. Not bad. But yeah, anyway, that is everything for today. I will see you guys, hopefully, next time, if you're around. And I will hopefully be less ill. I'm sorry if any of my advice was too baseline, because today my brain, no worky. But I tried my best. Thank you all for the kindness. Thank you again, Real Xavier, for that very kind donation. I appreciate you. And I will catch you guys either in the next video, in a post, in the Discord,